When I was diagnosed with cancer last year, I was asymptomatic. I felt great. I wouldn't have found out if I didn't do a voluntary screening. Take charge of your health, go to the doctor, be proactive with your health.
This was awesome. Thank you for tuning in. What's up, y'all? Hey there. Thank y'all so much for y'all patience. Look, I have not done this live like this. Ooh, and since last year, y'all. So thank y'all for joining us today on the Can We Talk podcast, our show where we talk to dope people in the community and we talk about hot topics that's going on today. And today I'm the guest. We ain't got no guests. We getting it straight topics today. Okay, so what I need us to do, I need us to break some records today. Because if y'all making me come off my break quicker than I had planned to, what's up, keepers in the audience? If y'all making me come off my break quicker, I need to break this record. Y'all know, already know my goal be I want 50 lives in here. So y'all, I need y'all to share it. I need y'all to like it. Help us with the algorithm on YouTube. Help us with getting the engagement up on Facebook. So share, text it. Let the people know we on here. We finna come talk about the things. I appreciate y'all for coming in here with us tonight. Look, this is even a good number tonight too. I appreciate all this. Hey y'all, let me see. Ooh, y'all already in the comments. Let me see what the people said. Okay, what's up, Tony Keeper? I'm in here early for the keep. Let's go. What's up, Auntie Lori? Hey. Y'all already know my family be in here. Oh, what's up, my dog, Papa Keith in the building. We're gonna be talking about what me and him got going on too. I'm gonna be giving all the stuff. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna have to wait for these politicians to talk about Pastor Jackson Church. Okay, yep. You already know they're gonna run through Antioch. Ready. Y'all don't forget to like and share. Yes. Listen to my dog Tammy, my virtual assistant. Shout out to TVM Business Solutions who take care of all of our administrative needs. Like and share, like she said. Hi, everybody. What's up? Hey, Andrea Robinson. What's up, girlfriend? Oh, what's up? The co-space is here in the building. What's up, Joy? What's up, Joy? What's up, people? What's up, keepers? Hey. What's up, Keisha? Hey. Oh, y'all ready? Y'all is ready. Share this thing. What's up? Hey, Auntie Claudia. Hey. What's up, Chauncey? Oh, what's up, Daryl? What's the stepper? What's up? Yes, y'all. Look, it's so much to talk about. Honestly, too, this is probably one of the first times. Oh, I see y'all keep sharing it, y'all, because the numbers is going up. Keep sharing it. But yeah, this is one of the first times I actually had to really dig into the show like this and like get the notes and everything together because we're gonna break it down. But okay, once we get into it, I'm gonna explain why I'm explaining things a certain way, but I'm gonna explain it so when y'all see how everything unfolds, y'all gonna know why I say what I say. Okay? But even though y'all ain't been seeing me on here live, I still been working. The people still, my ears still to the streets. Y'all been blowing my phone up. Y'all been blowing my DMs up. And I love it. So sending me the tea, sending me the DMs, sending me the gossip, the tea, the political juiciness, okay? Because this is how we all stay connected. This is how we get the information out there. And you know what? I'm stepping fully into my role as the mediator. I could say things that y'all can't say because y'all know what? I do hollow news. Y'all see the shirts. Y'all see the pillows. Y'all see the merch. Y'all see Erica Badu behind me. But I can say what y'all can't say. I have conversations that y'all can't have. And so I like being this in between the community and some of the powers that be. And so yeah, we just gonna keep it going. What's up, Cicely? Hey, Claudia. Oh, all the pretty girls is in the chat. All the successful women is in the chat. Oh, I love it, y'all. Oh, okay. So before we get into the politics of it all, and I don't even got my drink. I wanted to get a drink, but I'm just so hyped. I don't even need her. I don't even need the drink. What? Oh, hey, Davika. Just got finished planning my meeting. Yes. Okay, so I'm glad. But here's the thing, y'all can watch it on replay. And here's another trick too. if y'all want to help me with my views, just put the video on mute and go do something else and just let us get an extra view. Okay. So, but anyways, before we get into it, I want to explain to y'all why I've taken a 6 month break from the podcast. And it's just because your girl got burnt out. I got burnt out to the point that I could not really work. I stopped eating. I was sleeping a lot. Depression, burnt out, just overwhelmed, and just trying to be the ultimate everything for my business. And as we were growing, I just uh, didn't. I didn't create a sustainable plan for me to keep operating at the level that I was. And so for me to be head of editorial and head of revenue generation and head of operations, it's a lot. And then we started managing, bigger dollars and different clients and different needs. And it was my first time managing a team of 8 and people coming to me, and I hadn't developed a good system of delegation. And so even though I was hiring people, I was still the person that everybody came to for everything. And then there's some personal things going on in my life. I don't give y'all all my tea. One day I'll give y'all that tea, but that's still a gentle, very sensitive place for me right now. And so that coupled with the burnout and being overwhelmed with my company, I just did not have it in me to show up every week live and give y'all a show. And so yeah, I just took a break. I mean, and I know y'all saw shout out to Derica and Gabby and my freelancers who have been stepping in and doing interviews. They've been doing a hell of a job. Shout out to Derica and Justin right now at the American Black Film Festival. They're covering it. Y'all can check out their coverage on our page. So they've been stepping in, and I've been doing pre-recorded interviews. So I've been doing those here and there. But yeah, I didn't have it in me, y'all. I could not deal with life. And I'm still slowly getting back into like being social, trying to get my appetite back. I say this, ladies and fellas, if you want to lose weight, get depressed because I lost 13 pounds. I've been trying to lose these 13 pounds for the longest. So if there's one good thing came out of it, if you see me in person, she's slim, she's skinny, Minnie, she's so tiny, Oh, he's so big and strong, I'm so tiny, he picked me up. No, I'm just saying, if that's a Cardi B reference. But so that's the one great thing that came out of being depressed is I lost some weight. And I like it. So I'm going to try to keep it going. But I also did lose some muscle mass. So I'm not loving that too much. But all of that to say, the lesson in that, and the reason why I wanted to share that, because I know a lot of entrepreneurs follow me, especially Black women, and we try to do so much and be so much for everybody. And I think that we don't give ourselves the time to rest, to reset. One of the things that I did that helped me, I went to a retreat in this was the San Diego area. Notice oh my gosh, where's the Bay? I can't even think of what a Bay is, but the Bay area in California. I went to a mountain, did a little eat, pray, love for about a week. I came back. I started going to church again. That's been amazing. Shout out to Jesus People, Antioch, and Transformation Church. Those are the 3 churches I've been shuffling through. And of course, I've been in therapy. So shout out to Dr. Tasha, my therapist. I've been with her for 4 years. And so now I think with that combination of spirituality, understanding the tools and resetting, and my therapist, I think I'll be in a better place to be able to sustain a healthier lifestyle, especially for my mental health. And so, yeah, I'm feeling better today. This wasn't even planned. Today, I went to the trail. A friend invited me to go walk on the trail and talk. And just so much, y'all are already been seeing, so much has been going on. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Because I got the tea and the people. And then you know what really did it? I got a couple of DMs and somebody was like, I don't understand what's going on. Can you please just break this down? And I was like, dang, if this person is feeling this, maybe other people are too. Because, I've been sending out cryptic things, but you guys are seeing the headlines. Y'all seeing people resigning and is they retiring? Is they not retiring? Is they in it? Is they on it? And I'm like, let me come try to help the community make sense of this. And here's another thing. A lot of y'all in here already know the inside baseball. So we all gonna be kind of just being comparing notes to see if what you know is what I know, and what if I know is what you know, and what you know is what I know. And if you know it and I know, And then we know, but all of it too is just for us to be more informed going into the midterms, right? This is so effing important, y'all. Like, if anybody been at the gas tanks, if anybody been seeing what everything is being, the prices are so high. This is so important. And so it starts local. I always say politics is local. So us understanding our local races on up is so important. And if you want to know, how to make the best decisions for your life. For me, I don't never tell anybody who to vote for. I present information, I present candidates, and we're going to be doing candidate interviews and candidate polls as well. And so I just want to give y'all the information so y'all can make the best decisions for y'all life. But yeah, y'all ready to get into it? Ooh, let me see, because the comments was going crazy. Because I like to read the comments. Hey, I'm in here. Hey, what's the? Oh, hey, Niam. The Vika viewership. Let's go viewership. Oh, God. Can y'all get me up to 30? We said the goal is 50 for today. We need 50 views, 50 live people. That ain't even that much, y'all. We got 16,000 followers on Instagram. I should be able to get 50 people to watch this. Yes, definitely take care of yourself. Thank you, Andre. And I know as a journalist, that burnout is real. I understand going through that now. What's up, Kristen? I feel you, baby. Keep that spirituality. Walking is a good way to shake off depression. So if y'all, I know a lot of people, I've seen a couple of people on the trail. That's why I like to go sometimes in Miami Gardens. And I don't know if I should be saying that on the World Wide Web, but God, thank you for your angels of protection. But it's a great place to go walking, and it helps me shake the devil off. Okay. I got my Hennessy and Coke ready for all the tea. Yes. Appreciate you and your transparency. Thank you, Vika. Thank you. COB dance kicking therapy like that's guys would have been a stress reliever, my sister. You right, Daryl, and I'm gonna still come pull up on you. Here's the thing, Daryl. This is the thing y'all don't know. I know I look like this. I got the hue that make you think I could move. I have no rhythm. The rhythm is not there. I'm rhythmless nation, okay? So I don't be liking to dance in front of people because then y'all get to see me losing the beat and stuff. And I don't need y'all. I don't need y'all laughing at me and saying, now she talk about us on the internet and she couldn't hold that beat. She holding all that tea and she can't even hold the beat. So that's a part of it, Daryl, but I'm going to still come and have some fun because, I can laugh at myself. I understand my limitations. Sis, we would not be on the depressed diet. Yeah, look, don't do the depressed diet, but if you do the depressed diet, you will lose some weight. Awesome job. I did see and notice. You notice my weight loss, Joy. Thank you, boo. It's not the healthy one, but look at least it ain't the Zempic. At least it ain't the Zempic. Look, I thought about getting no Zempic, and I ain't no judgment to nobody. Get what you need. Rest and reset. Yes, love it. Okay, let me see if y'all got some stuff in there. Hey, mommy. Hey, keepers. Trying to see if y'all got some stuff in there. Thanks for keeping it real. Thanks for having the forum. Hey, what's up? What's up? All right, we need this. We need this. Okay, so y'all ready? Oh, Chief Chef Ari, everything Ari. Okay, so this is the first one I'm going to start with. I got my little runner show, y'all. Let me get my little runner show. Oh. Okay, so we're going to start with the Queen. We're going to give our elders their things. And we are going to start talking about the Frederica Wilson retirement. And y'all want to know how I got, should I tell it? Matter of fact, let me put this phone on silent because I feel like some people going to feel some sort of way. Some people going to feel, let's go. So this is y'all here for, right? Come in here, get in here. So y'all, give me thoughts. So Frederica Wilson, the news came out that Frederica Wilson is not going to be seeking re-election. And as everybody knows, and we have a great article on High Low News about it, and I'm gonna be putting my links in the chat. I'm gonna start doing making a habit of that, so y'all could give us some things, okay? But we have an article. I'm gonna put the link in there, and Frederica Wilson, affectionately known as she Queen of the Hats, right? She Queen of the Hats. So, and she has the 5,000 role models, and she's done a lot of great things. She has a very long history of being of service in our community, especially from being an educator all the way up to the state house, to the school board, and Congress now, right? And so it's been, let's just say, the people been The people been looking at that seat for years. They've been waiting on that seat for years. The people been like, is this the time she gonna retire? Is who she gonna end it to? Is this the time? Is what the or who the or what the? So when this news came out, it was like, okay, so she finna it's real. So this is how what left I said? This is how you lose $1 million in 3 days, or whatever the left I say. This is how the news came out, y'all. So apparently, and at this point, no, for real. So at this point, they finna be so bad. I ain't gonna say no names, but let's just say allegedly. Allegedly, the queen had a conversation with some people, right? Oh, you love this? I love y'all too. So allegedly, it just got to the point where she just started having conversations with people, and she's like, I'm retiring, and this is what I'm going to do, and I'm gonna put my hats up, and it's time for me to go rest. I don't did all I could do. This is not a quote. This is just me imagining what the conversation could have been like. So Queen Wilson said she had conversations with some people close to her, and it was said, don't say nothing. We keeping this under wraps, right? This is Saturday. Saturday night, everybody knew. Inside baseball. Sunday, damn near everybody knew. And if you know, you know. If you in the in crowd, like I'm in, I don't know if they're going to still let me in after they see this. We're going to get into that, Stephanie. Ooh, hold that thought. Hold that thought, Stephanie. I don't understand why politicians don't groom their predecessors for the next line. Okay. So we wasn't supposed to know her tea. We wasn't supposed to know her tea. And I say this. If it was supposed to be under wraps, that's real disloyal to put it out there. Like there are certain things I know about ahead of time, and I don't say anything until that time it comes for me to make it public. That's just a respect thing, especially for somebody who's been in office as long as she has. She has the right to make whatever announcement that she wants. And even still, it's allegedly that she may retire. And I'm going to get into that because even though we have a whole story here, I'm going to tell y'all how I got wrapped up in it, right? So my phone started blowing up Sunday, and I'm like, what's going on? And then y'all see my post on Sunday where I said the black community politics, the black community politics is in a tailspin and a chokehold. And I was like, soon come. Ooh, give me yes, we broke the record, y'all. We had 51 live. Let's go. Let's go high low. Sorry if I'm yelling in y'all ear, but let's go. Okay, we had 52. Come on now. The next goal is 100. We're gonna reach that. You know what I'm gonna deem myself? The Wendy Williams of South Florida politics. I'm gonna give y'all all the tea. And here's the thing: they low key like me telling the tea too, because they don't have to get their hands dirty, and nobody knows where the information comes from, right? So, anyways, so back to it. So I get I'm getting the calls. I'm like, what? So I'm like, okay, I still don't say nothing. And then Tuesday is when my article dropped, because Tuesday, that's when the MIA media group, and MIA media group is MIA and Legacy Magazines, who I consider a trusted source. We share content together. We work together. So if they're posting it, I'm taking it as facts. I don't have the time to go and verify everything, but we aggregate news, especially in this digital space. So if we don't do firsthand reporting, you'll see me say as reported by XYZ. And I do that with trusted sources. You see us do it with the local news stations, Miami Herald, Sun Sentinel, we will aggregate the Miami Times. So in my A media group is another partner of ours that we aggregate information from, right? Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. Um, but stop it. So, yeah. So I see the article and I say, "Ooh, let's get it up." Because at this point, I already heard from trusted sources that I trust and people that I trust the information from. It was already true on the street. It was already true on the street. And if anybody who know inside baseball, just put a baseball in the just put some baseballs in the chat if what I'm saying is true. All right. So I'm like, okay, now I could come forward with the information. Shall but after we post, I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for the Miami Herald. I'm waiting for the other people to nobody posts the article. And I'm like, so why nobody else ain't posting this? Right? I'm like, this is big news, right? I got got. I'll be honest. Okay, I didn't get got. The information that I thought MIA Media Group got, I thought it was firsthand from the horse's mouth. I thought it was from Congresswoman Wilson. Even though the information is still true, but it wasn't directly from her. And had I known that, I would have waited for our story. However, so our story, technically, if somebody wants to say, thank you, Glendon. Thank you for the baseballs. She hasn't officially made her announcement, right? But everyone is suspecting that it will come. But even still, she may still feel like, and I feel like there's a couple of possibilities, right? Now that this has happened, because if I don't know if you guys were paying attention last week or maybe in like a week and a half, articles started floating around like, is the Congresswoman has been missing? Is she going to run for reelection? And so people are like, to me, it was confusing because she's filed and she's even started hosting fundraisers. So it's like, yes, she's running or whatever. And here's the thing, we would know it would be a better plan, to be a better rollout. That's what we're thinking, right? And so the way this has all come has rolled out has not been the smoothest. And so that's why so to me there's two possibilities. There's a possibility that maybe she was thinking about retiring, but because how the word got pushed out and she wasn't able to do it her way, she could be like, F y'all, I'm gonna run it again. And y'all could duke it out in 2 years. Maybe in 2 years I retire. Maybe I die with the Congress papers in my hand. What? I don't know. She could be like, and she has that right. She has her prerogative. She works hard. And from what I know, she could still do the job. Even with her being missing, I heard it was some medical reasons, not like anything, not Joe Biden-y. And I'm gonna get to that Joe Biden comment, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I said that. But she's not like missing faculties. It was just some other things going on or whatever. So she is very much capable to continue doing the job. So that's one possibility. Another possibility is she actually does go through with it. She actually has her formal announcement, and and maybe she endorses somebody, maybe she doesn't. That part I don't even know. That's total speculation. I'll give y'all my theories though. But that's another possibility. So at this point, so June 12th is the date for deadline for filing. So we'll know in the next week and a half what's gonna happen. Now let me tell y'all why I'm leaning towards she's actually going to retire, because I posted it on my personal page on my Facebook. Senator Shevrin Jones resigned. And if you know inside baseball, you know that he would like to be a U.S. congressman. So if I think that somebody's going to retire, and all y'all got to remember this. There are certain deadlines when you hold certain offices where you have to resign by. So you can't even really wait sometimes to the deadline of filing, because there has to be sometimes some gaps in between you resigning and then you filing for a new office. So I don't know. Mira, I don't know. I don't know if I had to bet. I will say, Shevrin's really smart. He's not gonna It's not going to give up that much power because hey, he was like a Senate majority leader for the Democratic Party, and in the Senate he had a lot of y'all. Shevrin be on CNN and MSNBC all the time. He got a lot of. He's not gonna let that go if he ain't finna run for Congress. And here's the thing: there's a universe. Shout out to all my MCU fans because I be in that multiverse. So we're gonna talk about multiverse. There's a multiverse where Senator Jones could possibly run against Congresswoman Wilson. Because she could very well much say, I'm finna stay in this race. Y'all ain't finna push me out and not give me my things the way I want to have my things. So there's a world. That was my impersonation of Miss Wilson. And y'all already know imitation is a form of flattery, right? I love her. I think she's dope. And I want a hat. But anyways, I got my own Frederica Wilson thing going on. Y'all see, I be wearing my hats. But anyways, there's a universe where they go at it. And there's one thing y'all don't. She could raise money, but he could raise money too. Now, here's the thing. Me personally, I do not want to see that. I don't want to see them go at it. I think it would be a clean. They talk about I do a good. Oh, y'all don't even know. There's a part of me that's like a halfway theater kid that be acting and stuff. Y'all don't even know that part of me. But y'all can kind of see that I got a little bit of silliness in me. And I can act a little bit, but yeah. But anybody else potentially running for the spot besides Shevrin? Juice the phone for Tia. We gonna get into it. So, like I said, there's a possibility that them two could go at it. There's a lot of multiverses going on. I'ma hold that one. I'ma hold that. I don't want nobody knocking at my door tonight. Anyways, there's a possibility. Okay, so there's that. So I ain't lie. That's all I'm gonna say. My article right there, I didn't lie from what I know. So let's get into just what Fatia's just said. Juice to find who are the rumored people to run. So let's just get into it. There are two people that I know for sure that are in the race. In addition to Frederica, because she actually filed. There's Christine Jules and Rudolph Moise or is it Moise or Moise? Businessman, doctor, a military man. They are in the race. So there are other people confirmed in the race, right? Y'all wait, y'all comments. Oh, let me see. Mariah says just foul. Okay. I see y'all. I need to know. What my producer said from the long list who's qualified. Ooh, that's a good one, Stephanie. Bring them out. Hey, there's a long list of people who want to run. Yes, it is. It's some people who this what they dreamed about since they was little kids. They always want to go to Congress. Anybody else potentially running for the spot beside Shevrin? Okay, you do good, Freddie. Okay, I'm just trying to see if I can get through any comments that I missed. He's still the DC chair. He will always have power just with that alone. That is true. For Miami-Dade County, that is true. But that's a power, but it's a different power when you're in office. And let's be clear. Being the chair of a political party is powerful, but it's different when you hold that office. And that's why they be beating each other ass to get it. Let's see what else is. There's like to be other resignations tomorrow. I mean, she said it, but yeah. Love Shevrin too. Big Chev didn't resign, but just not running for re-election. That's accurate. And maybe I jumped into the future. That is correct. He did resign. He's not running for re-election. Okay. Not seeking re-election. We'll clear that up. But this is what y'all really think. Okay, we finna get on Shevrin real. Y'all think Shevrin ain't finna run for Congress? Y'all really, we saying technically right now he's saying he's not running for re-election. That's accurate. That's true. And as a journalist, I'll do that as a person. However, in the universe that I'm betting on, he's gonna have to resign. You can't be in office and run for another office. So he's gonna run for Congress and he's gonna have to resign. Just real shit. I know we all wanna, I don't even, unless something miraculously happen in the next week and a half, he gonna resign because he gonna have to run. He gonna run for Congress. Why would he not seek re-election? Why not? Come on, y'all be making me mad sometimes. This is why I came on here because when Stephen Johnson, love him too, but he talk about the planet stories and do this, nigga, you know the truth. Y'all, why y'all fighting me on this? We all know what the fuck going on the back. Okay, so let's talk about who I didn't hear what you said. Wait. Go back. Who you talking about? Amber. Is Marley? Okay. He stated there is more to come. He will let us know at a later time. I heard that from his video PSA. He did, but I thought some of y'all be in the know. I guess the people be talking to me. I thought some of y'all knew the tea, but that's why y'all over here. Shevrin ass gonna run for Shevrin ass. Who has to resign? Oh, Shevrin. He can't run. He can't be senator and run for Congress. Like that's against the rules. He has to. He's gonna have to resign or have it's gonna have to have an effective date and things like that. Like when one seat ends, the other one begins. Like he can't be both or whatever. So anyways, the people who we think gonna run for Frederica Wilson seat in this universe. What's Earth 616 in Marvel? And Earth 616, Shevrin. Now let's get the rumors. The people who chattering. Oliver Gilbert. Commissioner Gilbert is one of the names that's been thrown out there. Marlene Bastion's name has been thrown out there. Mayor Wayne Messam in Miramar has been thrown in there. Rudolph Moise, he already done showed us he running for it. Luke was another one that was thrown in there, but Luke confirmed yesterday on CNN, I think on his social media, that he's staying in the District 20 race, and that's Congresswoman Sheila Sherfilis McCormick's former seat. And if we had time, we may get in that because this one ran a little longer. Y'all want me to do a part 2? but who else? Commissioner Keon Hardeman's name has been thrown in the mix. And another curveball that's been thrown in the mix, Dr. Steve Gallen's name has been thrown into the mix. So there's been a couple of people who people say, we would like to see, I would like to see this person in this seat. I would like to see what they could do. And to somebody's point, I don't know personally who Congresswoman Wilson has groomed to take her place. And even that is a little problematic. Because here's two things. One, the wisdom, the knowledge that she has would be great for a mentee, right? However, it gets a little dicey when you do that. And maybe that's part of the reason why she hasn't done it, because that seat belongs to the people. And somebody in fucking on 174th and 29th want to run for Congress tomorrow, as an American citizen, they have that right. If they could raise the money, if they have the support of people, they could get the votes, then they have earned that seat, right? It's not a handoff situation. I own, like, you're not inheriting the seat. You don't own, it's not a house. It's not property that you, or, it's not an heirloom that you inherit. It belongs to the people. Anybody can run for an office if they want to. If they win, it is their responsibility to serve the people. This is like the root of elected office is service, right? It's not money making, it's not deal making, it's not doing shady shit, it's not getting women, getting niggas, it's not none of that. It's you in there to help the people and represent your people, okay? And you have a limited amount of time to do it. You get elected to do the job, and then you get your ass out the way when you're done doing the job, unless somebody take that job for you. That's how this goes, right? So yes, mentoring people is great, and I wish we had more of that going on. But I also feel like sometimes people feel like because I got mentored by somebody, that is my seat. This belongs to me, and I can tell who to go where. Okay, and that's a little problematic, right? I don't know if we want to get into that so much, but I do think in the Black community we got to do a better job of just not grooming, but cultivating talent and curating talent and making spaces for people to want to get into office and to want to serve and understand this process. For me, somebody even mentioned that to me before. I'm like, ain't no fucking way I'm running for office. You'll never, Jesus himself will have to come down. And even then, I'm gonna say, Jesus, girl, oh boy, sorry, y'all. Y'all know me, y'all know I say girl a lot. But Jesus, boy, man, God, son of God, no, not doing it. Don't want it. That's not my ministry. And I feel like I won't be able to be as free and loose with y'all to be able to do this. I think that everybody has their roles. This is my role, sharing information. So all of that to say, let's say the names again. And even too, I'm saying Shevrin gonna put it his hat in. That's me. That's this or 616 in this universe. So Shevrin, Oliver Gilbert, Marlene Bastion, Mayor Wayne Messam, Keon Hardiman, Dr. Gallen, and who was the other name? Who was the other name? Let me see, because I put it in my article because the streets be talking. The streets is watching. What's the song? If you ain't loyal, you ain't data. Look at me. Y'all be forgetting I'm from Carol City. Like sometimes I think y'all think I'm something I'm not. But okay, yeah, those are all the names. That's what's in the mix. That's in the mix. But all the articles keep saying the front runners for the race is Gilbert and Jones. If they come out, those will be the front runners. If those two people officially filed, they'll be the front runners, right? Let's be a little. I see y'all putting y'all names in the chat, but let me see who would y'all like to see if the Queen is retiring. Who would y'all like to see be the next congressperson to go represent us in the Washington or the DC? Okay, I see Chev and Steve is a good part of CD4 in Broward County. There is a decent part in Broward County. Yeah. Here's the thing though. No, I ain't gonna say it. That's a better way of putting it. Okay, absolutely, Steve. Oh, y'all like Dr. Gavin and Thomas Gilbert. Okay, Gilbert Gillen, y'all would definitely be a tight race. Yep, that'd be. Look, I don't want to see my faves go at it. I would hate to see a race with Shevrin, Gilbert, Gallen, and Hardiman. That would be the clash of the top. Y'all want to? That's Avengers level fighting. I don't want to see that. Don't do that. Figure that out. Y'all gotta figure that out. Don't make us choose. Don't make us do that. Don't make us do that, y'all. I hope that ain't coming. I think Shevrin's the strongest contender. Okay. What's up, Marlon? Hey. Bastion ran against Frederica in 2010. I remember that. And they was beefing hard too. Ooh. Do y'all remember, speaking of women beefing, do y'all remember when the late great Shirley Gibson ran for county commissioner against Barbara Jordan? I ain't like that. They was going, and that's the thing. I don't understand why politics has to get nasty like that, especially too if I've been cool with you before, right? If I've been cool with you before and we worked, harmoniously when we were in different positions, now that we running against each other, now I gotta cut your throat, you gotta stab me. Why I just can't be, these are the issues I'm running on you, these are the issues you running on, may the best person win. Why I gotta be now I'm digging into you? I remember that Jim DeFeedy debate between Shirley Gibson and Barbara Jordan. It was nasty. It'd be sad to see that. I don't be liking to see that. I don't like seeing our leaders going at it because a lot of these people are very smart, very intelligent. What's up, JJ? Hey, and so I don't like to see that. I don't like to see that. Ooh, y'all in the comments. Ooh, who y'all voting for? It was definitely heated. Okay, let's see. Shevrin Jones, Gallen, my bros. That's like a WrestleMania fatal four-way. Yes, with the WrestleMania. With the WrestleMania. Ooh, popcorn is ready. Hey, so who y'all saying? Who dot all the way? Ooh. Okay. Oliver. Okay. OG in the house. Hey. I decided on college that I didn't like messy politicians not be in office. I get asked all the time. Exactly. Don't nobody want to be, because I can promise you this. And I ain't even street like that. But if you came at me about something about my family, about my personal life, in a political race, F all that. I'm going at you. I don't know decorum. I'm going Donald Trump on you, dirty. You're gonna be all type of, I'm going in. Whatever I know the streets gonna know. If you want to go in on me, I ain't even going. So that's not for me. That's not for me. I'm not gonna let nobody hit me and I don't hit back. You're gonna get punched back. Cause in these words, these it'll be melons all over your grandma yard. Okay. Y'all vote based on popularity or for what they can actually do. That's a good one. But let's see what the people say, who they want. It may be good to send them all run. If I had to stand on it because the votes would be split, it doesn't have to be this person. I think it wouldn't be a bad thing at all for them to run. Y'all want to see the y'all want to see dang y'all some gladiators. Y'all want to see the people fight to the death. Y'all real bloodthirsty out there. Oh, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. What's up, Miami Gardens? Now, my fellow media partner. Oh, my phone, I feel it ringing. If you scared, come to church. Hey, I am scared. And can anybody leave their post for this is one position is given personal professional gain. Ooh. We won't know until the last official day. I can bet on that. I don't know. Here's the thing. The reason why I say that there are certain deadlines and things like that you maybe can't wait to the last day. So like I said, the filing day is June 12th. That'll be the ultimate. Dirty Politics just head to North Daily Library during voting season and stuff I sent and saw personally is wow. Oh, and that's the thing. It's the stuff we don't publish. The stuff I do get sent, well, I'm like, hey, get this out my DM. I'm not posting nobody in their drawers. Get this out my DMs. But people be nasty like that. The question is, who can produce the more justice Frederica produced within her term? Black communities resources. Definitely, I agree. I'm not gonna publicly say who I would want. I think that everybody who is rumored or may run or who run could do a good job, and that's real shit. That's not even a lie. I think that the best person for the job could be any of those people, depending on who gets all the votes. So, but I just wanted to see what y'all was gonna say. So we're gonna be doing polls on our Instagram. So y'all could we're gonna do mock elections. And I'm also gonna do some issues like how y'all feel about illegal dumping or jobs or healthcare or education. So we're gonna be doing things like that to do polls to see what the community want. And it's gonna be public. So these people could see right and hear right from the people. I know Christine Santa June's punching her fist in the air. She's been running for this for months. I know it. She probably was like, oh my gosh, now all these people finna come in with all this money. But here's the thing, and I love Christine, but there's not a world to me where she beats Frederica Wilson. She just doesn't have the name recognition. And as talented as she is, as smart as she is, that's just also a part of this political game. It's name recognition. It's how many people know you, how many people know of your service, how many people's lives have you impacted? What have you done? If a person could say, Frederica Wilson helped my son go to college for free. He was a 5,000 role model. She was also my principal. And when my kid had issues with this, I know that Frederica did X, Y, Z. You know, that matters for decades of service versus someone who, like I said, everybody has the right to run. I just don't know if she has as deep of tentacles as Frederica Wilson. And that was just going to always be an uphill battle for her. Like I'm sorry. Can I be honest? And I just, you're not winning. You're not going to beat her, Christine. And I love you. And you probably not going to like what I'm saying. And this ain't even personal. But you know what this is. Girl. Frederica, why you think everybody waiting for her to retire? Nobody want to go against her. You think if I'm who weak to me? You think if I'm Hawkeye, I'm gonna go fight Thanos? And all I got is a bow and arrow, and he got infinity stones? Frederica got the infinity stones. Okay? You can't beat her. It's not happening. She would have to pass away with it in her hands or retire. You're not beating her. Not. So black women love her. And black women vote. Okay? You're not beating her. Listen, if they debate on any level of venue, I know it'll be a selling ticket for. Yes. Oh, a debate between them. Oh my gosh, some people that we said, the Clash of the Titans, a Jones, a Gilbert, a Gallon, a Hardeman. Oh my gosh. We all will be in there like, did you hear? Did you? That would be so good. They so smart too. It would be so good. That's when I like politics. I'd be like, yes, let's go. What about Debbie? Oh, we ain't getting her race yet. I don't know if we're going to have time to get into her. We should always have the best candidates run against each other. You know what? And that's a great point, Dap Dunbar. You're right. You're right. You're right. But okay, so Dap, hold that thought, because as people resign and go to different offices, there are now offices open, and then it's in. So I kind of like my spread. I like my spread. I don't want all of y'all at one place. Whoever want to run should run. You right. You right. And actually, I made that point earlier, Amber. These seats don't belong to nobody. If I wanted to run, if I don't. I would never. But if I wanted to run tomorrow, I can run for Congress. Everybody, it's the people's seat. Janae, please. You can't ever run for office. Never can. Never, never, never. Whomever is running, gotta come get keeped. We gotta vet them right on the show. Yep. Denzel. Woo. My brother, me and you could. We gonna have to do a special episode, Denzel, on this. Let's go high low. Correct. The power of the relationship, most of all money. Whoever can raise the most will probably win. Fortunately, that is it. However, there is a world where grassroots can win. Barack Obama showed us that on a national level. I don't know, Mira. I don't know. Mira. Let's see. Bring the cabinet to your platform. Yeah, they coming over here. Whoever ain't scared, and I'm gonna do them live. I don't want no pre-recorded nothing, because I want y'all in the comments on them candidates' ass. Ask your questions. The question is, who's qualified to run for Shevrin's seat now that he's running for re-election? Girl, that's what I was telling them. Miami Gardens now. It's so layered. It's like, who next? Okay, let's get into that real quick. So, y'all want to hear who the rumored people could be, who could possibly run for Shevrin's seat now that he's not running for re-election? Some of the rumored people, names who've been thrown out there: State Representative Ashley Gant, former chief alumni, CC all day, but also State Representative Felicia Robinson. She could possibly. I know she had her eyes on the mayoral seat for Miami Gardens, but I could see her as Senator Felicia Robinson. That's been some of the bubbling in the streets. Who y'all think, since Shevrin not running for re-election, who y'all think could be the next state senator? Because that's still a very important seat. And y'all got to understand, with redistricting and all the things that the Republicans are doing, and let's be clear, I'm not saying either party is right or wrong. However, historically, for the last couple of decades, for Black people, Democratic policies have leaned a little bit better for us. So, understanding who are in these Democratic seats, especially in these historically Black seats, is very important, because most of us here, we brown, right? We chocolatey people. So we want to know who are going to be in these positions. Where's the football player who ran against her a decade ago, Randall something? I want to tell some tea about that race. I don't know where Randall at. Probably playing with the UN people. See, when I'm real, y'all, somebody mark this, and God willing, I live to see 80, like Queen Wilson. I'm gonna tell all the tea on that race, and it ain't got nothing to do with Frederica. I just want to tell the tea. Infinity Soul said, do you think some of the names you call will still run if she decides to serve one more term? No. They won't disrespect her, and like it's just not. It's not worth it. And not even a disrespect. It's kind of like here's the other thing too. Those people still have time in their terms, right, to finish out and still do work and be effective. So it's like, why resign, or why, from a post to run against Frederica Wilson, where I probably won't win, and now I'm not effective in school board, county commission, mayor of whatever. So it's like, why risk that going against her? It's a better bet if I go against the other candidates. I don't see them doing it. This is about to be a whole clown show of shade. Ooh, the mailers. Y'all, please, y'all start DMing me the mailers and the text messages that y'all getting, because them things be shady. I would be on the front row. Yes, I would, girl, since we at them debates. Yes, my reps, everybody shade. Okay. I've been a real for real. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to catch up with y'all. Okay, so we said who could possibly. I ain't gonna be able to tell y'all no more. I ain't gonna be able to tell y'all no more. I can't tell y'all no more. I gotta still protect my situations because I gotta be able to explain stuff to y'all, but I still gotta be able to get the information. So it's something I want to say, but it's gonna give away everything. So let's answer some questions from the audience. Let me get back to y'all comments. I'm down to host a debate. Ooh, that would be real fun. Ooh, when Ax Shevrin stated he won't run for Wilson's seat if she plans to run. Mom, you believe that? I don't believe that at this point. I don't believe you do that at this point. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if any official paperwork has been filed or things like that. So, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not sure how much time he has left in his term. So maybe there's a world. Maybe he's like, I'm not seeking reelection. And I think Shevrin has a couple more years. So there's a world, Miami Gardens now, where if she still plans to run, even though Shevrin has announced that he's not seeking reelection, if he has a couple of years left, she could retire in a couple of years and then he could run for that seat then. Or, challenge her in a different. I just personally don't think that's gonna happen. Let me schedule a meeting with you now. For what? What you mean, Tim? No, Shevrin was asked last week. I think he's running. What you mean? What you mean? I got confused, bro. Gonna slide over there. Oh well, I'm just trying to see any comments. Who's running for mayor seat then? Mayor of what? Miami Gardens? Because we could talk about. Oh, we didn't even get into Miami Gardens, but we can. We can. We can. We can. Miami Gardens got. I can't even say. JJ, you already know what I want to say. I'm not saying it publicly. When Ax Shevrin said he won't run for but I like the little shadiness that I do. We gotta wait until you're 80 to hear it. Yes, Levi. Because it's my tea. It's my tea. And if you know, some people know, some people don't. But I think some people may have to die for me to be able to tell that story publicly. Actually, this is true between those two, like hands down. Okay, so y'all got some okay, so let's get into the Miami Gardens race because the Miami Gardens, because honestly, what's the potential of Frederica Wilson retiring, even though it might, what about the possibility? I think that's gonna happen. I think she's gonna retire, but like I said, there's a possibility that she doesn't, just to keep it allegedly. But because JJ, yep, turn it out. But sorry, y'all. We my best friend is in the chat and we having a little sidebar. And that's not fair to y'all because y'all don't know what I'm talking about. And I'm definitely talking about the Miami Gardens elections, but I can't tell y'all what I'm talking about. But anyways, so Frederica Wilson's retiring presents a domino effect, right? Because now cards are shuffling. And also, too, shout out to us getting the 55 live people here. I love y'all so effing much. So y'all like this political team. We're going to keep doing that. We're going to keep doing that. West Park, y'all on deck because y'all know how them girls over there like to tussle. And Miramar, too. I heard y'all be over there tussling, too. Y'all ain't all that because y'all in Broward. Y'all be getting down, too. But side note, y'all see I'm all over the place. I'm excited. I'm happy to be back with y'all. But so Miami Gardens mayor race, which is not up for election this year. It'll be like in 2028. So everybody put in the chat who y'all think want to run for mayor of Miami Gardens. Because it's so obvious. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. Paul won what? Paul, he's running for office. Paul Wilson, if you talk about Paul Wilson. Not sure. But okay, Councilman Reggie Leon want to be the mayor. Oh, there you go. There you go. Somebody know. Somebody know the T. Reggie, look. Tony, how you know? So it's so obvious. Councilman Reggie Leon, and honestly, can I just be real with y'all? Because I just don't want nobody to think I'm being personal. I think everybody's great people. Everybody, it's not even that. I have dinner with all y'all. Y'all great people, but it's just what the possibility of things are, right? And is that a baseball? Yep. So y'all know. Don't leave out Edmondson. She ran 2 years ago. Sir, if you don't get out of here with Audrey, and is that Quincy? Pastor Quincy going? Get it, girl. If Audrey, the way, please, can we talk about Audrey real quick? And I don't have nothing against her at all, but it's just about what you can do. And all I'm saying is, if Audrey Edmondson couldn't beat Commissioner Keon Harden for the seat that she previously held in this past election, and he barely campaigned, you think she finna jump into the Clash of the Titans for this race for the Congress? She could jump in it. I just don't think she gonna be a factor. What was it? What's the girl name? Evelyn Lozada. No, as a factor. It's just not gonna be a factor. It's not gonna be a factor. Sorry. It's not gonna be a factor. And as we talk about factors in the Miami Gardens race, it's not gonna be a factor if you run against Reggie Leon. I'm sorry. I had to say it. He has the biggest commercial with that goddamn karaoke in the gardens. Name somebody other than maybe Dr. Gallen if he wanted it, or Oscar Braining, or even maybe Oliver if he wanted to go with. Like these are the people who would at this point. Nobody greater than. No, you can't. Searched all over. Look at me. Can't find nobody. I searched high and low. Still can't find nobody. Nobody is beating Reggie in there. I'm sorry. You can't. He has the biggest commercial. And it's this. And we talk about nothing's exact. Like I said, we using multiverse. And a multiverse that I'm looking at that Stan Lee wrote, Reggie is winning it. However, we don't know what happens when we get to the ballot. So this is all speculation. There is a world where he loses. I'm not gonna say it's an exact thing, but I'm gonna say like, I'm sorry. He has a huge commercial that is hard. It's gonna be hard for somebody. You're gonna have to the amount of money that you would have to spend to create a bigger brand recognition than what Councilman Reggie Leon has now. I don't even know if it's worth it. I don't even know if it's worth it. Wait, are y'all laughing at me singing? Wait, you think Reggie will win mayor? Yes. You think he won't? Tell me who. Okay, so Shatoya, who you think will win Miami Gardens mayor? Reggie win Mr. Big. Now here's the thing though. To this point though, I will say this. Even though karaoke in the gardens is a huge commercial, there is a thought that, or there is something to note that most of the people who come to karaoke in the gardens may not even be registered to vote in Miami Gardens, may not even live in Miami Gardens. So there's that. However, the district, people don't understand, the district that he represents has a lot of old people in it. And what old people do? They vote. And what they do, they tell each other who to vote for. So if they messing with Reggie, it's so many factors into this. So many factors. I'm not even gonna say that. Unfortunately, the seniors pretty much run Miami Gardens. Reggie appeals to the millennials and Gen Xers, but I don't think he's enough. Well, it's enough of us living here. Agree for 10, but I just made the point about the amount of seniors that live in Reggie's district now. It's a lot of silver hair, silver shoes over there. It's a lot. And he threw that senior ball for them, and they was in there going crazy. Them seniors like Reggie. Reggie got he got a little personality that he gives like seniors like him. I ain't gonna lie, I seen it. I be like, Miss Betty, really, that's really your dog. Like that, those seniors like him. However, what If you're from Miami-Dade County, you already know. If you ever went to a high school football game, what Mr. Wilcox say? It's not over until it's over. So, like I said, none of this is exact. I'm going off of what I think. And from my experiences covering local news and seeing how these elections have played out and what have been the trends, I'm basing it on that. However, nothing is exact. Okay. Yep. Seniors do like him. They were so happy that matters. Yes, they were so happy that matters. Yeah. Please look at the council meetings. I see the council meetings, maybe. But here's it. Okay. For Tia, let's talk about the Miami Gardens council meetings. It be seniors in there and they be like ripping into them council members. However, without proper polling and data to see, like, is this the entire, are these the views of the entire city, or are these the views of the people who show up to these meetings, right? And so without that data, which is why I want to start even doing my own polling, it's just, you just never know. Because here's the thing, the elections sometimes it don't be lining up with what the people are saying at the public during the public hearing at the city council meetings. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Reggie locked in with the seniors. Not there's a lot of silver surfers in Miami Gardens. Yep, they are. Oh yeah, Miami Gardens is a town of, like, it's a lot of retirees in Miami Gardens. There's a lot of retired. That's where you came. You know, all the people who was back in the day in the 80s, 70s, they moved into Miami Gardens. They was teachers, bus drivers, doctors, you know, county government workers, professional people, entrepreneurs. And a lot of those people who came in the 70s and 80s and even early 90s are now retired. And and this is something to understand about the Miami Gardens voting base. They're educated and they're informed. No shade to our brothers and sisters in Liberty City, Robin Hood, and Overtown. We're just looking at the education level in Miami Gardens. So that's why you can't really pull a wool over Miami Gardens voter eye, because people smart. Like, what you mean? I've been a doctor for 20 years. You're not gonna just come. You get what I'm saying? Like, these people, I've been running the bus system for 20 years. You can't. These are very educated people in Miami Gardens. That's why that voting looks differently than it does in other areas. You can't come in. You can't come with a chicken wing to Miami Gardens voters and get their vote. Like Obalaka, like, you can't do that. You can't. Like, you can't come with a pack of Remy and some lollipops and get their vote. Cause that woman who used to run Jackson healthcare, or who used to work for the school board back in the day, who now retired, she not going for it. She want to see some policy, she want to see some information, and you better be nice and talk to her. Them people is real smart in Miami Gardens, real smart. Say they're educated and informed voters are exactly. Hispanics in Miami Gardens love Felicia Robinson. That could make her competitive for mayor. That's a good point. And Felicia Robinson has been doing some really good stuff with policy. Y'all got to look into it. She got a law passed for sickle cell. She was working real hard on that water bill. Because I don't know, and the water, law, I'm saying water bill, I don't want to confuse y'all. But as y'all know, in Miami Gardens, in certain parts, if you live in one part, your water bill could be higher because you're being serviced by in North Miami Beach. So she was working really hard, and she almost got it to the finish line, and some things fell through with DeSantis and the Republicans, and it fell through. We got the article in my Hollow News if you want to read it to it. But all of that to say is she done some stuff though. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to 100% say that, because she is one of the people who is rumored to want to run for Miami Gardens mayor. She's very much capable and has a resume that she could tell. So we'll see. But again, them seniors love Reggie. Exactly. Very educated. Come on, history. And he's the only one that doesn't get cursed out consistently at the Miami. You're right. They don't be cussing out Reggie that much. Sometimes it be a little tussle-dussle, but very rarely. They be fussing at Katrina Wilson. Here's the thing, and this is just me making a joke. By the time Katrina walk out that Miami Garden seat, she gonna cuss their ass out again, because they be and at this point I understand. She don't apologize. What else you want the lady to do? You in there every week saying the same shit. Reggie's locked in with the seniors. Yep, seniors do like him. Yes, they were so happy that matters. Okay, so I'm just trying to make sure I got all the Reggie's done most of his seniors has been consistent, and I don't even live in Miami Garden. See, look, I know what I be saying. Whoever the engine is behind. Ooh, who the engine though? Who the little engine that good? Who is it? Unfortunately, the scene is pretty much from my guys. Okay, so I'm just trying to make sure I got all y'all. If I didn't see something that y'all nobody messed with Reggie because of his body of work, the commercial is just the icing on the cake. Good point, Anthony. And I'm not saying that he hasn't had work. Like, let's just be clear. Like, just like Felicia, he has things as well on his resume. I'm just saying that commercial with Karaoke Garden is very, very much impactful. Reggie is going to win. Yep, girl, you got me screaming it over here. Nobody greater. I agree with you. No, it could be him. Reggie Ring. Okay. So I just want to make sure I get all y'all comments in. The unions like Felicia too. That's a good point. And union people live in Miami Gardens. So we'll see. And also too, like y'all gotta understand, and I don't want to make this a racial thing, but Miami, South Florida is in a interesting phase when it comes to migration and people moving in, people moving out, people moving in. Why? Because of the color of their skin. Run, but you sure can't hide. Bro, I don't even know what I ain't even drink nothing, y'all. Shout out to Mega. He got me laughing before the show, so that had got my energy up. So thank you, Mega, for that. But anyways, it's important for us to pay attention to who is elected because it's going to help shape gentrification. Who's moving in? What things do we retain as the black, especially Black Miami, Black South Florida? Like our leaders play a part in that, and so we want to be very careful on who we allow into power. And we always have these conversations. It's a ball of confusion. Y'all silly. but we want to make sure. I be wanting to say the things because I love my non-black people too. I love my non-black people too, but I'll say the politically correct way. I would like for Miami to look like the Miami I grew up in. That is a lot of that is gone. But in Carroll City, Miami Gardens, a lot of that is still there. And that's still like one of the few predominantly black cities in the country, right? And so it matters. It does matter to preserve our culture. Because here's the other thing too. I wouldn't want Calle Ocho to change. I don't want Hialeah to change. Like I like the fact that Miami-Dade County have these cultural hubs where you could literally feel like you're going into different countries. Little Haiti, little Jamaica. What little Jamaica at? The New Orleans area, 441. Little Jamaica, little Haiti. You know, get what I'm saying? I want us to be able to retain our culture, our identity, right? And when you have people who don't have our best interests at heart, who get into office, who may not know our history and understand like where we've been and where we want to go, you know what I'm saying? Like that matters. And so I think that we need to be paying more attention to these things. And also to millennials, y'all, we don't know adults. A lot of us, the oldest millennial probably is in their mid 40s now. Cough, I'm almost 40. Jesus. But I don't look it. But but we have to be more informed. We have to not the festival. I'm talking about the Calle Ocho, the street Denzel. But the festival is gone. I thought they still had Calle Ocho. And they brought back Goombay Denzel. But what was my point? I'll be trying to do the most with the comments and the in my thoughts. But all of that to say is the culture of our community, it matters. And who we elect in office helps us do that. Also, too, the growth that we want to see, equity that we want to see, what does possible reparations look like? What does like education look like for our youth and our roles and our healthcare and our, all these things. Like these are people, I know a lot of people say, oh, the government is this and politics is that. And yeah, it's full of shit and it's a lot of shady shit, but honestly, it's the game. It's kind of like, to me, I feel like I wish we were teaching our community, especially our young people and anybody who wants to learn the game of it all with the mission to go in and shake shit up. And I have the theory of you can't be on the outside trying to tell somebody what to do in their house. Like you got to get in the house and destroy that shit from the inside. Like, you can't do it from the outside. It's a force around it. And so we got to be better at how we educate our community. And I have some ideas, and I want to work with some people around, like, does it look like us doing like digital classes like this, where we just break down what a U.S. congressperson does and what a mayor does or what a council person does, or how to, check your voting stuff. Like, I feel like we need some education, and we have these screens where these are free and we can reach people in mass numbers. And I think we need to be taking advantage of technology more in the Black community to create a new civil rights situation. Like how they had their organization down with the civil rights movement. We got to figure out, using the technology that we have at our disposal, on what we gonna do to create our next civil rights situation, because they're trying to take them. Y'all see what they've done to the Voting Rights Act, what they've done with gerrymandering and maps and voting districts. And it's not by chance. It's because they don't want us to vote. They don't want poor people to vote, whether you Black, white, Hispanic, green, purple. They don't want us participating in it. And when I say they, I mean billionaire, the ruling class. They don't want us to be educated. They don't want us to be involved in it. And the one thing that they can't take away from us is if we're united and we're educated, right? And so this whole, even though, I'm taking this approach with the tea and the gossip to politics because it's getting people engaged. I mean, I care about it. It'd be fun, but I know that ain't the crux of it. Like, the issues matter, the policy matter, the things that people do, the work and service that they do, the lives that they impact matter. But if this is a way to get people involved in the politics, I'm gonna do it. If this is what God is leading me into, to get people educated, I'm gonna do it, because it's so important that we get this information. And so if this sparks somebody to say, hey, let me look up Frederica Wilson, or hey, let me look up Reggie Leon, let me look up Shevrin Jones, let me look up, then my job is done. Job well done. But yeah, y'all, I wanted to get into the District 20 mess, but we ain't got time. We've been on here running our mouth. I'm gonna do a part 2. There is definitely going to be some bigger news coming that's gonna make me come back, maybe sooner. But as of now, we doing the show every week, Thursday at whenever I tell y'all, somewhere between 6 and 7 o'clock. But I'm bringing the show back every week. And y'all just have grace for me if I don't have the mental capacity to do the show. I'm still healing. I'm gonna be transparent. I'm still working through it. Some days I got it. Some days I don't. Some days I'm in here crying the whole day. Some days I'm working hard. It has been a process dealing with grief and loss and burnout. And so I'm human, and I'm giving myself grace, and I'm being vulnerable and letting y'all know. So sometimes I can answer y'all phone calls. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I have the energy to reply to a text message. Sometimes I don't. And sometimes I'm just fucking working and I got to get the shit done, and I just can't answer the phone. Like, sorry. I got to compartmentalize certain things too as well. So all of that to say is, don't judge it as a hard thing. It's just I just don't have the energy to be everything for everybody, right? I wish I could. The people pleaser in me wish I could, but yeah. Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about before we get off the thing? Did y'all enjoy the show tonight? I felt like y'all enjoyed the show tonight. Look, we got 45 people watching. We ain't had this in a long time. Shout out to my WhatsApp family who been rocking with me. If you found me and follow me from WhatsApp, I appreciate that. But yeah, Miami Gardens, Carroll City C4. We'll talk about that real quick. Let's talk about that real quick. We're gonna talk about that real quick. Where is your family located? Oh, wait. Y'all in there talking to yourself. Well, I love that civil rights will have civil rights in the streets to the suites. Okay. If people need to vote, they brought pretty much about the whole Black family. Okay. Oh, y'all talking to each other. Okay. So if y'all got anything, just I don't even know why you saying sorry I lied to you, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona. I'm mad because I love this that y'all have your own thing going on in the comments, and I love the community that we're building. Blacks are becoming our own predominantly Black communities. Yes, we are. Sounds like asking legislative general. Mm-hmm. Okay. Something about being engaged. Okay, watch it now. Okay. So make sure I got y'all. Okay, so let's talk about this real quick before we get off the thing. We'll talk about Miami Gardens, seat 4 and seat 2. Seat 2 is another one. And this is just going off of trends and things I've seen, and just so Paul Wilson, son of Frederica Wilson, Congresswoman Frederica Wilson, is running for seat 2 in Miami Gardens, which is Reggie Leon's, the current seat that he holds. And I think Laverne Deer And I don't know who else is running in that race, but right now I know those two. Laverne has run for a couple of races. She's definitely very vocal in the community, has done a lot of work in the community, and good woman. I think she could do a good job if elected. I don't think she has the name recognition, also to the roots. Like Paul has been working in the community for a long time too. So name recognition and the work as well. Because let's be clear, these campaigns are marketing campaigns too. So even if you're a great candidate, if nobody knows you're not going to get the votes. Okay. So with Paul having that, I think it's going to be leaning more towards him. But like I said, it's the multiverse. There could be a world where Laverne or somebody else come in and sweep that shit and get it, right? But yeah, I think he has a lot of support from people. He's been getting endorsements. So Paul is in seat 2. Now Miami Gardens, Carol City area, seat 4. That is the current seat that Councilwoman Katrina Wilson holds, right? And yep, we're seat 4. Seat 4 is that's currently Katrina Wilson's seat. So that's like the west side of Miami Gardens, of kind of like that southwest side of Miami Gardens. That's actually the area I grew up in. It's the seat 4 area. And so Rod Mack is running, Makita Cherry Prime, and there Angela Winbush, or is that the singer? But Angela, a woman named Angela is running. We actually have an article on High Level News site with all the candidates, their bios, so y'all can go learn about them. Also, Vice Mayor Robert Stephen and Iguodaro, former Councilman Irabor Iguodaro, they're running, I think, for at-large seats, but I kind of feel like incumbents usually win, so I don't really see it for Iguodaro. But like I said, there's a universe that he may win, but but so the seat for y'all know they kind of calling that seat 4 race a little. They calling it the Nola versus Carol City race. Ooh, they got me snorting here like Steve Urkel. But not Angela Wynn, but her name Angela something. But the Miami Garden seat 4 race, that's gonna be an interesting one on who gets that, right? Oh, I want to tell y'all something. Let me see if I can frame it in a nice way. But anyway, so they calling it the Carol City versus Nola race. So Makita Cherry Prime, they saying, I think she teach at Norland. I don't know if, she can't live on that side because that's not the district, but because I guess her affiliation with Norland. And even though Rod didn't go to Carol City, but he went to Pace, but that's the Carol City area. He know everybody in Carol City. So they like, it's the Carol City versus Norland. Now it's been a friendly race so far and no mudslinging. So, and I hope it stays that way. They're both really cool people. And I think either one of them could do a good job in the race, but it's definitely one of those seats where I think people just got their eye on it, because to me, I think that I think they both bring different energies to the dais that can be beneficial, but I think it will, we'll see something different from each of them. That I think would be, I can't. Y'all want me to tell y'all like something that somebody said about that race? So fuck it, I'm gonna say it. And this ain't me. I'm gonna, anybody watching this, I don't be saying stuff that I personally feel or I thought. I hear conversations and I bring it to the people. So some people feel like, especially with Paul Wilson coming into the scene in Miami Gardens, and with Rod Mack potentially coming into the scene in Miami Gardens, that strong men, a representation of strong men, would not be a bad idea in Miami Gardens. And I'm not saying that the people on the dais is not strong, but some people feel like that. And I don't, but I'm just sharing that. And the reason why I say that, depending on who wins, I just said said it, y'all. It will be a different energy on the dais if there's a Paul Wilson, if there's a Rod Mack, there's a Reggie Leon as mayor. It'll be very male dominant. And honestly, for a city that was founded, not founded, but helped incorporated by Shirley Gibson. Like, it's been a lot of, it's been a split with that. But I think some people want to see, what does it look like to have the dais look like that. And yeah, very different energy. Also too, they're very smart. However, I do think that with Makita's experience and connections and being on committees and things like that, she brings a knowledge to the dais as well that is needed, that needs to be on there. So but yeah, and like I said, I'm not saying that nobody on that day is, because I don't define manhood in any, like whatever way. But I said, I said, I'm reading y'all comments. Oh, y'all, let me get off of here. Let me get off of here for the people be mad at me, for real, for real. I'm never gonna get no goatee. C4 we'll run off with Rod Mack and Makita Cherry Prime. That is going in November. Robert Seams will get in. I agree. I mean, I'm pretty sure, but I bet both of them, either one of them wanted to be majority, so they don't have to go all the way to November. But yeah. Oh, we're gonna get into the West Park. That's gonna be next week's episode, because I've been getting flyers and stuff about West Park. 1835 are not voting, and decisions will be impacting the group the most. Exactly, and that is the problem. That is definitely the problem. Ooh, I don't aged out of the 35 age group. 38 though. Janae, we don't know who the hell Laverne is. She runs, lose, get quiet, and come back. Well, tell me how you really feel about Laverne. Oh, Paul is a great person. Yeah, he cool people. Myrtle Grove. Yeah, Myrtle Grove is a part of Seat 4 area. But it's also too, like that Carroll City. If you know anything about Lejeune Gardens, all of that is in there too. Venetian Gardens, all of that. Yeah, that's in there. Mom Gardens. Right. Laverne has definitely said she's open to talk. Let's give her a platform. She's also the run in the past. Oh, why was she talking to Laverne? And I told her, so everybody, all the candidates, especially Miami Gardens and some of West Park, we've already started talking to them about candidate interviews. So we'll have them on. And I told them it's open to everybody. Now I think I'm gonna create a form to make it easy for people to sign up. But yeah, as many candidates as the High Low News team can interview, especially for the races like judges, city council, state representatives, of course, state senator, the like those races, especially the small races that don't get a lot of press. I want to make sure that we extend our platform to them, and we've done that. I've been doing that since I've been covering elections for High Low News. Okay. Now I'm sick of all these random people coming in. We could get Angela Bush karaoke in the gardens. Yes, big energy, big energy. Well, there it is. True story. Gender equity has been consistent. I agree. Miami Gardens has done a good job of the equity, the gender equity being or the gender split being equal. It's like being good representation. But I think that if Rod and Paul get in, it'll probably lean more male, because the only people that'll be left is Katrina Baskin and Michelle Powell, because they wouldn't be up for re-election right away. I'm gonna be sad to see Rodney go. He's been a cool mayor over there. He's done a good job. Let's sing on the way out. The conservative side showing. That's not my conservative side. Let's be clear. Can we talk about how conservative Black people really are? Like, I think a lot of us are progressive, and we don't feel like if you're, let's just say gay, if you're gay, LGBTQ, we feel like you should have rights. You should be able to have healthcare, and you and your partner. Like, if y'all should be able to marry, y'all should be able to live in peace, and nobody should be bothering you, beating you up, killing you. Like, we believe that, and I personally believe that, and I really don't care. Let's be clear. I don't care what you do in your bedroom, in your house, okay, whatever. Like, that doesn't define you. But there is still a large part of the Black community that is super conservative, that is Christian and they don't believe in homosexuality and things like that. So when they see certain things on the dais or they see certain things in power, people who still think that way, and a lot of them are older, and as we said earlier, seniors vote, so they see things a certain way. And all I'm gonna say is maybe the conversation I had about real men, or, and I hate to say real men, stronger, I don't even know the adjective, men being on the dais, a different energy of man being on the dais came from an older person because that's how they think. And I was just like, I don't agree with that because let's be clear. I know some gay boys that'll beat all y'all ass real bad and they real manly, real manly. So none of that strength and all this other stuff. And I'm not just saying that defines manhood, but I'm just saying y'all, the elderly people be on some other shit and voters are conservative. However, it will be, you have to consider all of that stuff when you're running for office to me because it's a demographic that you're reaching out to. I'm just saying. I'm just letting y'all know what certain people are saying about certain things. These are not my personal views, but we gonna talk about it, right? Because that's what y'all come to me for. I live in C2. Okay, yeah, nice area. Definitely that Andover area. I wouldn't mind paying for the house over there, but it's nice. Not sure who presents my church, UTC. That is Katrina Baskin, if I'm not mistaken, where UTC at, because UTC is off of 37, close to the county line, right? Tia, I'm just being honest. That's my area. I don't want to see her. Black people are low key conservative. We are. Black people will be Republicans if Republicans weren't racist. They would. We were Republicans until they started being racist. Y'all forgot, like Nixon switched us over to the Democratic Party. Like that race with Nixon because he started doing some dog whistle campaigning and messaging. And black people was like, oh no, we're not doing that. And the other candidate was more pro-black and they switched to the Democratic Party. But before that, black people was Republicans. Okay, so not to sing anybody out, but can we do a what, Shatoya? Katrina Baskin, okay. Let's be clear. Fundamentalist Christianity at that, right? Sorry, meant to okay, so I'm just trying to see true all sides necessary. I am locking it. We all gotta coexist. Exactly. And I think millennials, that's how I really want millennials to come in office. Because we don't give a fuck about that. Like we don't see people that way. And we need to get more engaged in the process because I think that we will see more equity when it comes to people of different, if you want to say different lifestyles or whatever. I don't even like saying it. Like just we're all different, but we don't care about stuff like that. And I think it's unfortunate that some people still judge people that way. But the people say they want to see some men at the Miami Gardens thing. So let them we'll see who win. I want to thank y'all for rocking with me tonight, for being patient with me, and thank y'all for a great show. Thank y'all for sharing. Thank y'all for laughing with me. Wait, what you said? Okay, not singing anybody out, but can we do a quick inventory of Miami Gardens City Council? That's a whole episode, but we can, Shatoya. DM me and let me know some of your ideas. DM me on Facebook or Instagram. But did y'all enjoy the show? Put some fire, put some hearts, put some love, put some claps in the chat if you enjoyed the show. I appreciate y'all for keep rocking with me and being my keepers. And if y'all don't know, we be saying keep over here. That happened when I first started the show with some drama with West Park, and we've been saying it ever since. And so thank y'all. We be doing the show again. Like I said, I'm coming back every week. Some shows may be shorter, some maybe longer. Let me know, DM me if y'all want, like if y'all have show ideas, topics, people y'all want me to interview. And yeah, it's been so much fun. I am loving it. I'm on a high. This definitely is the energy that I need to keep me mentally in a good headspace. And so I appreciate y'all. I fed off y'all energy. It was love. It was fun. But also too, we talking about important stuff. So I love y'all. I love y'all for real. Y'all are my extended family. I do this for y'all. I love sharing our stories. I love giving us a platform. I love having space for us. I love allowing us to keep and I appreciate you, Andrea. And thank y'all. What is the policies that we all need to know for real? That's another episode. We're gonna get into all of that too. Yes, fatigue. We need to do a hotline so y'all could call in real quick like the radio station? Because I'm loving these comments. But yeah, so thank y'all so much. I will see y'all next week. Y'all like and share, rewatch it. Y'all help get the views up so we can get monetized. We are monetized on Facebook, so we want to get more views and more payment over there, but also to help us get monetized on YouTube. I think we're maybe like a few dozen away from hitting 500 where we can start getting super chats. So y'all help us, share it, tell somebody, tell them what we're doing. Our mission is pure. We want to inform our community, and we're doing it for free. Local news, local journalism, telling our stories. And so thank y'all so much for rock with me. Don't make me cry, Tamila. Let me get out of here, y'all. Keep doing this, and good to see you on the screen. Love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. Let me go because I'm about to cry. I gotta go. Don't make me cry. I love the love. Y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good weekend, and pay attention to tomorrow. Ah.